It is a Tuesday afternoon. The sky is a brilliant, welcoming blue. The sun feels warm on your skin. There is no warning sirens, no breaking news regarding an asteroid, no geopolitical tensions rising to nuclear war. By all accounts, life on Earth is normal. And then, in less time than it takes your brain to register a flash of light, it's over. You don't feel the heat yet. You just feel different, a sudden, deep sickness in your marrow. The executioner has already fired the bullet from across the galaxy, and we just stepped into its path. Welcome to the edge of existence. The universe is violent on scales the human mind struggles to comprehend. We exist in a quiet backwater of the Milky Way, sheltered by vast distances. But distance is no guarantee of safety. Deep in the cosmos, the most powerful explosions since the Big Bang are occurring right now. They're called gamma-ray bursts, or GRBS. Imagine a star, tens of times more massive than our Sun, reaching the end of its life. As its core collapses into a black hole, it doesn't just explode outward in a sphere, it focuses its dying scream into two concentrated jets of high-energy gamma radiation, blasting out from its poles at nearly the speed of light. Think of it like a cosmic lighthouse. If you are not in the path of the beam, you would never know it happened. But if that beam sweeps over your planet, the energy output is staggering. In just 10 seconds, a typical long-duration GRB releases more energy than our Sun will emit in its entire 10 billion-year lifetime. It is a sniper shot from the gods. If a GRB happened within our own galaxy, say 6,000 light-years away, and was aimed directly at us, there would be no forewarning. Gamma rays travel at the speed of light. We would see the star explode at the exact moment the lethal radiation hit us. The first casualty would be our shield. Our ozone layer protects life on the surface from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. When the gamma-ray burst hits the upper atmosphere, it acts like a giant microwave. The radiation rips apart nitrogen and oxygen molecules. These fragmented atoms recombine into nitrogen oxides, a toxic, reddish-brown gas. In a matter of hours, up to 50% of the Earth's ozone layer is shredded. The global sunscreen is gone. Down on the surface, the horror begins silently. The sun still shines, but now it is a lethal weapon. Without the ozone layer, intense solar ultraviolet radiation pours onto the surface. Anyone caught outside during the initial burst would receive a lethal dose of hard radiation immediately. But the survivors face something worse. Within days, the intense UV light begins to sterilize the planet. Phytoplankton in the oceans, the basis of the marine food chain, and the producers of most of our oxygen begin to die off en masse. For humans and animals, just minutes of exposure to this unfiltered sunlight would cause third-degree sunburns and permanent blindness. DNA is shattered faster than cells can repair it. Cancer rates skyrocket instantly. Immune systems collapse. The surface of the Earth has become a microwave oven set to defrost. But the radiation is only the first phase. Remember those nitrogen oxides created in the upper atmosphere? They form a thick, brownish smog that wraps around the entire globe. This smog blocks sunlight, plunging the Earth into a sudden, deep freeze. A cosmic winter begins. Simultaneously, these gases mix with water vapor to create highly concentrated nitric acid rain. This global acid bath dissolves limestone buildings, acidifies freshwater lakes, and destroys whatever crops manage to survive the UV radiation. The food chain collapses from the bottom up. Mass starvation follows. Humanity is forced underground, living in bunkers, subsisting on canned food, waiting for an ozone layer that will take decades, perhaps centuries, to heal. Civilization doesn't end with a bang. it ends with a slow, agonizing suffocation in the dark. Scientists believe a gamma-ray burst may have been responsible for the Ordovician mass extinction 450 million years ago, wiping out 85% of marine species. It happened before, it will happen again. Some astrophysicists suggest that GRBs are the reason the universe looks so empty. They may be the ultimate reset button, periodically sterilizing galaxies before intelligent life has a chance to mature and spread beyond its home planet. We live our lives assuming the ground beneath us is stable and the sky above us is safe. But we are always just one unlucky roll of the cosmic dice away from the edge of existence.